Hello, everybody. Hello, my friends. Hello, my friends. How are you? I'm so glad you're here. Here I am. Woo! Hello, everybody. Da-na-na-na. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Oh my gosh. Welcome back, everybody. There's Steph.
Hey, can you hear me, Tiff?
I was on the phone with Stephanie just before this call, and the reason my hair looks like this is because Stephanie said, just leave your hair like that. It's fine. So kind of a rush job tonight. I'm so excited about what we're going to talk about. Stephanie, are you excited?
Tiff, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you. Okay, I was all concerned. Look how I dressed up. I feel bad. You look so cute. You guys, her hair is adorable, by the way. I told you like 3 times in our call. I love your hair this length. I like it like this. I like this. So, yeah.
This is more hair than I've had probably in my whole life, you guys.
Yeah, since I've known you for sure.
Well, it's Tiffany and Stephanie. I'm almost to Stephanie's length. So if we're going for the twin look, I might have to lighten it up, or she has to go dark. Which should
No,
it be,
I'm going
everybody?
lighter. I'm going lighter.
All right, friends. Stephanie, I can't see the screen. So do you want to do like 2 or 3 shout outs and then
we'll
get going?
Absolutely. Hi, Alicia in Texas. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Jean. Hi, Penny. Hi, Lynn. Hello. Hi, Bobby. Hi, Cook Toy One. YouTube. It's YouTube. It's crazy. Hi, Connie. Hi, Carol, my love. I haven't seen your name in a while. I miss you. Mwah. Hi, Jill. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Eleanor. Hi, Rachel. Jennifer, Linda. Linda loves your long hair. She said, I love that. Hi, Carmen in Louisville. Hi, Gordon, Mom. She says it's time to shop pretty soon. Hi, Elle Gates in Michigan. Hi, Gloria. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Susan in New Jersey. Hi, Marilee. I could go all day, Tiff. There's a ton of people.
Okay.
So you better just shut me up.
I know. That's right. Let's go. Okay. But before I even get started, Stephanie, how excited are you about this launch tonight?
Okay. You have no idea. You guys, when Tiffany showed me this product that she's going to show you in a second, we were sitting at my kitchen table and she's like, but wait, I want to show you this. And I think I went, oh, that was my response, right? I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
And everyone who has seen it, including your retailer. So if you love your local retailer, a lot of them brought this product line in. You're going to be able to see it in store, or some of them online, scrapbook.com. And I'm not sure if Kimberly's online. I'm assuming she is. She'll be putting store links in, but big thanks to all of the independent retailers who've jumped on board to have this product in stock for you at your favorite retail stores. Okay, I have to do my business first. First order of business is make sure you comment, or Stephanie won't be able to draw your name at the end to get a gift certificate at launch. Number 1. Number 2, make sure you like, subscribe, and ring the bell, right? When you hit the bell, then you're going to get a notification that we're here whenever we go live. You don't want to miss that. Please tell a friend that we're back. So if you have a crafty friend or somebody who just needs to get organized in their house, say, hey, Tiffany and Stephanie are back with a great product line. Please spread the word. We know organic representation is the best. And follow us on social media, blah, blah, blah. Now, when you go to our website, TikTok, Facebook, Pinterest, all the things are up there. Whatever you like, click on that and follow along. But be sure you also scroll down the page and sign up for our email list, right? If you use the Contact Us form, that's going to send a notice. Like usually that's for people asking something or whatever. It's not going to put you on the email list. So sign up for the email list so we know that you actually want to be on the email list. And then if you are a winner tonight, you won't hear from us until right before launch. Okay, that's my next order of business. Next order of business is that because we had some shipping, a lot of you guys know that I was in Illinois at the warehouse. Was that just this week? It seems like just a few days ago. And it was cold there. So some shipping things kind of slowed things down. We are going to officially launch now TOOsday, the 22nd of January. So actually that's a Thursday, but it is still
Yay. It's still 22nd. Awesome though. I mean, come on. It's worth it. It's still before the end of the month. So, we're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Still going to be before the end of the month, but mark your calendars. We will have a live on the 13th, and we'll probably do another live the Tuesday before that, even though we don't have one scheduled, but I'm sure we'll have something exciting to share with you. on that day. So watch for your lives there. Okay. I did get the message about Pika Hue. I am going to look for it. I don't remember who asked me, but I am definitely going to look for that and get it up.
Oh, hang on really quick. Somebody posted, if YouTube offers you the chance, hype this video to bump it in the algorithm on YouTube. So whatever, Jill, whatever hype means, yeah, we want that.
Hype us.
Do it. I don't even know what that means, but.
Okay, I know you guys are all super excited. You are not as excited as we are, I promise you. So I am going to, I have to drop the curtain. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my sign and flip it around and say, what are we talking about tonight? We are talking about perfect pouches, and they are so perfect. You are going to love them. Let's drop the drape here. Boom, boom. So this is a line of product that, oh my gosh, okay, I can't even, they don't look that exciting. I'm going to switch to my overhead, and I'm going to go through each one of them with you really quickly. So, no, I'm not. I'm going to do this. I'm going to tell you the story. How did I get to perfect pouch? So I wanted something I could grab and go with a project in it, right? Just big enough to hold a project, easy enough to carry. And so that is, and I just took this one out of the package. I haven't even fluffed it up yet. And that is because Stephanie and I were chatting away. And then we went, oh my gosh, we got a live. We got to get going. So this is what my first motivation was. I wanted a project pouch. Sorry, I'm trying to zip it closed where I'm holding it up in the air and it's just not working. I wanted a project pouch that I could grab and have a whole project in, like 12 by 12. So that's where the first pouch came from. And then I looked at the pouches that were in the marketplace. That's actually what kind of got me started, was I wanted one of those, but none of them were big enough. And I thought, if I could have my dream pouch, what would it be? It would be a pouch that was big enough to hold 12 by 12. But one of the problems with those pouches is that the zippers go straight across the top. So even if the pouch was 12 by 12, getting something into it, this is my pet peeve, right, was not going to work. And so I said, I need something bigger than 12 by 12. And then I said, and what if it opened all the way around, right? So these zippers go all the way around to the back. So when I open my pouch, the lid is going to fold back. And now I have access to everything in the pouch. So what else would I need? I need a label pocket on the side so that if I had these pouches stored full of projects on the shelf in my office or my studio, I could label what was in there, and that would be easy to find. And then I thought to myself, okay, so I've got this great pouch and it's got a label on the side and it's big enough, but what if I'm going to carry it? I just need a handle on the top. And then I thought, well, wouldn't it be better if I could put it over my shoulder instead of just have a handle on the top? So then I added these straps on the side and the opportunity to attach a big wide shoulder strap. Now our shoulder straps, this is the wide one. There's a wide one and a skinny one, spoiler alert. These are 64 inches long. So whether you want to carry it short or long or crossbody, this super comfortable, super wide 2-inch strap is going to expand out. Now, you can thank my sister for this, because my sister always says the straps are too short. I like my bag to hang low and long. I need a longer strap. And so we've got 64 inches of strap that you can shorten up as short as you, well, not as short as you want, but pretty darn short. And then that was going to clip right on to the sides of my tote, right, of my pouch. So now I could put it over my shoulder, and that was great. And then I got crazy because I thought I might need some pouches to go inside my pouch, right? Like some little pouches to organize everything that was in my pouch. Okay, now I'm going to go to overhead. Oh, it's exhausting. Whoop. Okay, so I have my big pouch, and then I thought, wouldn't it be great to have a pouch that was the right size, 8.5 by 11, A4. So of course this is bigger than 8.5 by 11. And what did I do with the zipper? I brought the zipper all the way around the corner, right? Because that zipper straight across the top limits what you can get in the pocket. So brought the zipper all the way around the corner, right? And then I thought, well, wouldn't it be great to have another handy pocket on the front of that? Yes. And then I was like, okay, and I can slip that pouch into my big pouch. And then I thought, wait a minute, what if I could just attach it to the front of the big pouch? Then it could be outside the pouch. I wouldn't have to dig around in there. And so we put these loops, and we've got these carabiners, and they're just going to hook onto the loops. I'm going to show you some of these loaded up. And that started a snowball effect. So I got the big pouch. I got the double pocket pouch. And then I thought, well, I'm going to need something to hold things that are big like rulers. So I got the skinny pouch. And this too, now all of these are going to come with a little pouch like this that has the 2 rings in it. All of these can be looped together, right? So you're just going to clip that to that. And then I thought, what about all these other fun things? I need a pouch for pens. I need a pouch for cash. I need a cute little round pouch. I need a pouch that's going to hold all my little rings. The only way you can get this pouch is to buy this. And this has the extra rings inside. Now, I'm sorry, I'm talking so fast. I'm so excited. All of the pouches are going to come with 2 rings, right? They're all going to come with this little pouch attached to the label. But you are going to want the extra rings for sure, because it gives you a lot more flexibility about how you link things together. So we've got the extra rings, and then we've got this little ID pouch. And then, of course, we needed a 6x6 pouch as well, right? So all of these pouches can be all linked together or stuffed inside each other or whatever you want to do. And I just want to show you, oh my gosh, how much fun this is. Okay, I'm going to start
Tiff,
with
do you have the
pouch.
Hey, Tiff, do you have the one? Oh, good, because that's what I have, that cute picture of you, but I don't know how to get it on the video. I want them to actually see it like on your shoulder.
Okay, I will do it. I'll put it on my shoulder since I'm on my big tall board. Yeah. But I'm going to go to this real quick. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you can see I've attached right here. So these little carabiners are just a quick release. You just push it on the side of them. So there's a little spring, and you just push it on the spring. When you first get them, they're going to be pretty stiff. You're going to work them in. But you just push it on the spring, and that's how you load them in and out. So I've got scissors and a ruler. Then I've got my 8.5 by 11 paper pouch here. And then I've got my 12 by 12, which is, of course, bigger than 12 by 12 pouch here. And look, I've got a whole bunch of paper, like a whole paper pad in there, right? And I've got a really fully loaded fancy folio in there. So if you're talking about a project and loading it up and being able to go somewhere with it, you are absolutely 100% going to love this. Not to mention the fact that you can store, right? Use that label on the side and just store those projects in the pouches. So for crafting, unbelievable, right? On your shoulder, out the door you go. Now, if you are at an event, a crop or class or something, this is a great way to take your supplies. It's a great bag to have to shop with you. But if you take, well, okay, I'm going to hold that thought. Okay, super crafty, easy to handle. You are going to absolutely love the wide strap, 100%. Okay, now, if you want a smaller project, so what I've done with this bag, it's a little bit more of a crossbody look, is I have just attached the pen pouch loaded with pens and markers. I've got a 6x6 project on the inside. Now, this little guy unzips the same way as the big one. So the top folds all the way back. So whatever you have in there is going to pop out the top, which makes it easy to lift things in and out, right? Easy to get to those things, close it up, out the door you go. So this is all craftiness, but you are going to absolutely love this for so much more. I'm going to show you kind of the length.
That's my new purse, by the way, you guys. That's my new purse right there.
It's so,
it really
I mean, look,
so
you can go, I'm not tall enough, but you could go totally long crossbody. I know it's super popular right now to wear your crossbody kind of short, right? You can shorten it up to whatever length, or if you're not tall, or if you're super tall, you've got that whole thing. So it is so easy to work with. And you can, here's another thing, as you get older, right? Seeing what's in your bag. If you have a black bag with a black interior, it's hard to see what's in there. But with this, because it's clear and it's white, you can see in it. And then Stephanie and I talked about so many great uses for this little bag. So this is great if you're going somewhere, like Stephanie was talking about, going with her grandsons to Knott's Berry Farm and getting on those rides where you get wet, or carrying things that might be that you don't want to get wet. This is obviously the zipper it's not, let's call it water resistant, not waterproof, but it's a great bag. It's wipeable, it's cleanable. I mean, it's just so easy to use. Okay, so that's craftiness, right? I want you to check this out. So what I've done with this bag is I have put the little square tote on the front. Now, in the square tote, I'm going to have my wallet, my phone, my car keys, all my valuables. inside this one, right? I've got some other pouches clipped onto the outside. I've got my little round pouch here with some cosmetics in it. But inside the big pouch, if I'm going to the beach or the pool, inside the big pouch, I've got a full-size beach towel. I've got a water bottle. I've got a book. I've got sunscreen. I've got a hairbrush. Anything you need for the beach or the pool. But if I'm going to go for a walk along the beach, or if I'm going to leave my things at the pool and maybe go, I don't know, to the snack bar or do something where I just want to take my valuables with me, I can just detach the small one, take the shoulder strap off the big one, or take the little strap, put it on there. Now I've got a crossbody bag that I can walk down the beach with, or I can go to the snack bar. I can take all of my valuables with me and leave the stuff that doesn't really matter in my pool chair or at the beach or whatever. So many different things where you are going to, and look, I forgot about this, right? I've got my sunglasses on there too. So, and you can just hang them. Oh my gosh. Okay. I got to show you this other cute thing. There are so many things. I don't even know if I've showed this to Stephanie. I love this idea so much. I'm going to detach these little pieces here. So if you just want to create kind of a funky, fun crossbody for something, right? You're going out, you're traveling, you're doing whatever you're doing. Okay, let me clean up my mess. I always make such a mess here. All right, I need a couple more rings. Let me get my ring thing. So this is why you want to have the extra rings. I'm going to go to my overhead and see if I can do this so you can see it here. So the rings, there's a little hinge right here, and you just push it in. Can you see where it kind of breaks open like that? It's spring loaded, and it goes back. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's super simple. You just push it through. Again, spring loaded, goes back. Now, if you hook these together, and I'm probably going to do one upside down because I'm a little bit flustered and in a hurry. All right, so I've got those two linked together. Maybe I want to have one more. Okay, I'm going to get one more here. So the opportunities for how you can use this and where you can use it. And we were talking about, I was talking to Kaylin Faye, who I hope you guys all decided to follow on social media. Sorry, I forgot my face isn't in the camera, so you're just listening to me. About, she is getting married, and we were talking about, oh, wouldn't this be a fun, like, bridal shower gift? You could use your Cricut machine, and you could customize these little pouches for each of your friends in your bridal party, right? I'm just going to push that in there. It's going to link on. Okay, so now I've got 3 of them, okay? Let me switch back over. I have 3 of them all connected together. Let me get my skinny strap. So this is so much fun. If I just connect these 3 with the strap, oh, I know, I have been going crazy. My poor husband, I just, like, every day I run in the house and I go, this is such a fun thing. What about this? And he's like, that is not anything I'm interested in. I'm not wearing a purse. So now if you take these 3 and you shorten it up, right? So now you can kind of create this fun little just string of pouches that has your makeup, your money, your sunglasses, your car key, whatever. You're hands-free, but you've got this sort of fun and funky little accessory, especially, I mean, even one of the things people ask me a lot about getting an apron that they could put tools in while they were working. Well, if you just want to put a couple pockets down a strap like this, then you put your scissors, your marker, whatever it is, while you're working, and it's just right there as well. But I love it for just a fun little funky fashion accessory. I mean, it's just, we are just having so much fun with it. So many great ideas for how to use it. Yeah, I am totally in love with it. So, Steph, do they have questions? Is there any questions I can answer for you guys?
Yes, there are lots of questions. Everybody's, first of all, loving it, of course. But somebody is saying a lot of places like concerts and stadiums, places where you have to have a clear bag, these are going to be perfect because obviously you can see through them. So it's fantastic. One of the questions is, how many bags total are there for the perfect pouches?
There are 9 bags, and 2 straps. So there's 11 pieces in the collection altogether. So 9 bags, 2 straps. And one of those is the little pouch that comes with the extra, this guy.
Yes, that's the special one. Tiff and I had so much fun doing this one. We remember we were like, oh, what could it be? Oh, it could be this. So you can only get this little pouch, which is so freakishly cute. You can only get this little one if you buy the extra rings, which you really kind of need the extra.
You totally need, you definitely need the extra rings. Initially, I thought, oh, you're not going to need them. But the more I play with this kit and the more things that I carry around and that I try to do, it really, you really are going to want the extra rings. Like I said, every one of the bags comes with, or every one of the pouches comes with 2 rings, but you're 100% going to want the extra rings as well. Yeah.
What is the weight limit probably of the biggest bag? What would you consider the weight limit to be? We haven't tested it officially, have we?
No, but I do have this one, which has got a 12 by 12 paper pad in it and a very heavily loaded fancy folio. I mean, I don't know what the weight on it is, but it is a couple of pounds for sure. Yeah, and I have bounced it around quite a bit and hauled it around quite a bit, and it's had no wear or whatever. So I think the odds are you aren't going to be able to fill it with, unless you're putting something in there like rocks, I guess. What you're going to
laugh at that. I collect rocks because of the 2 boys. So we have a lot of rocks at this house.
So, but Stephanie brought up, and I kind of went by it, I think, really quickly, really being able to customize these, especially like the little round one. Like if you use a Cricut and you're using self-adhesive vinyl, you can really, especially repositionable vinyl. I mean, imagine like taking this little pouch and putting somebody's name on it as a gift, or filling it up with goodies, right? And putting their name on it. Or, we talked about the little round pouch, putting a face on the little round pouch. Yeah, there's just, if you've got some Cricut skills and some vinyl, you are going to be able to turn these into the most adorable ever things. Yeah, they're so fun and they're so fun. Okay, so I have a very good friend, and she might be watching tonight. I don't know. Her name's Franny. And she is a fashion girl. Like, she knows everything about fashion. She always looks 100% put together, all the things, right? And so I wore one of these. We went to an outdoor event, and I wore one of these on my little white strap. It had the little pouch on the front connected. And I thought, oh, Franny's, going to think, oh, that's not really fashion trendy enough or whatever. And she went crazy. She was just like, oh my gosh, that is the greatest thing. I love it so much. I wish I had one of those. Whenever we go to concerts in the park, or we do this or we do that, that would be the greatest thing. Well, then at this little event, I had no less than 6 people stop me and ask where I got it. And then one lady was like, oh, so like Stephanie's point about going to the stadium, her son plays like an amateur league football or something. And she's like, we need to order like 3,000 of those and put our team logo on it. Those are perfect stadium bags. So yeah, I just think they're so great. Now, especially if you're going to a stadium and you have one of those stadium seats, I don't know how big they are, but I wonder if you could actually put it in here. You could definitely put your jacket in or a towel and all the things you need in there. Now, I'm going to back up for just a second. I have never asked at the stadium, will this work? It is clear you can see into it, and I think that is what they're after. But I've never asked for sure, is this going to be acceptable for a clear bag at a stadium? So,
well, and every stadium is going to be different too, Tiff. So,
that's true. Yeah. So you're going to want to check with the requirements for where you are. But but think about taking your kids to Wild Waves or whatever the water parks are, right? Where you want to have a towel, you want to keep things dry, or you want to keep the wet things contained when they're wet, right? After you're out of the pool and your towel's wet, your swimsuit's wet, whatever, you're throwing something else on, you're going to absolutely love this bag for that.
Hey, Tiff, Susan had a really good idea. She said it might not be enough room for a seat, but you could clip it on with the extra rings.
Yes, you could clip it onto your seat. Perfect. Right. And if your seat doesn't have a shoulder strap, that shoulder strap for this would be help you carry your seat and the bag and all the other little things, you know, and you can, like we designed this so everything can clip on the outside, but that doesn't mean it has to, right? So if you have a project or something, you can throw your, you know, the one that you have your glasses or a smaller project right into the bigger bags and work with them that way. I mean, they're just so, yeah, they are. Okay, I'll tell you something else. My sister, who maybe is on today or not, if she's not, she should be. I'll have to get on to her if she doesn't show up in the feed. But she was here. We had a couple of different factories make this for us. And one of the factories that sent us samples, the product, the quality was not good. But my sister was here and she loves to do watercolor painting outside. And she said, that is going to be perfect for me. Like you've got the long one for brushes. You've got the big one for my pad and my mat, and the smaller one, I'm going to put my watercolors in. And she just put from this one that was not very good quality. She sort of grabbed that, filled it all with her watercolor travel kit. And she was like, this is so great. I have everything I need. And if something leaks or spills, it's fine because it's inside that plastic and I can just wipe it out to clean it out. So you're going to find, I mean, school projects and, you know, school books and all of the, I mean, so many different things. If you are a scrapbooker, for sure, if you work in 12 by 12, even if all you do is take one of these and fold it up and put it in your car, maybe in your door pocket, so that when you do go to a scrapbook store or you do buy something, you have a case that's nice and safe for you to load those 12 by 12 products in and get them home nice and neat. But I mean, on so many different levels, this is the greatest. I mean, yeah, it's so fun. It's just amazing.
Okay, Tiff, let's do a couple more questions. One of them is how many sheets of 12 by 12 and then 8.5 by 11 cardstocks do you estimate would fit in there?
Well, in the big one, you've got almost 2 full inches. So it's just, excuse me, you know, paper is a lot thinner than cardstock. So you've got 2 inches. So plenty. I mean, I would say that's probably at least 100 sheets of cardstock, 150 sheets of paper.
More than you want to carry around.
Yeah. You can put more in there than you actually want to keep on your shoulder. But it's also, because of the label pocket on the side, it's also a great way to keep whole collections of things together. So even if you're just using them on your shelf and then labeling the side and pulling out that collection to work with, it really does. It makes a nice just storage pouch as well.
Okay, launch date. We have a question. Somebody just joined us. They want to know, when's the launch date?
So we have had to move the launch date to January 22nd. So mark your calendars and get ready. You know, everything should go live at 12:01 a.m. We've asked all of the retailers, whether they're online or brick and mortar, to not launch until that day. So officially, the 22nd, which is 2 2s, which is like the organized option.
Very appropriate. So Tiff, here's another one. Where can they purchase these items? Like you kind of already said. And I know Kimberly's dropping links into the chat.
Yeah. So if you go to our website, which is live, everything says coming soon. You can't buy anything on our website. And I think Stephanie will probably put these products up. So I'm only able to show you a few things, but there's a lot of pictures on the website, and we're going to keep adding all these ideas, especially as they come from you. But once we turn these on so you can see them, you'll see that there are other uses for them. And of course, on social media, we'll have a bunch of them. Okay, sorry, that was a little spider web there. What I want to tell you is go to the store locator on the website, click on the store locator. There's some text, and at the end of that text, there's a link to a list. But if you scroll down, some of our premier launch partners, there's a little bit about their business there and links and phone numbers and all that stuff. And then the lists are in alphabetical order by state and then by city. So there's the premier people on that first list, and then there's the other list that has everybody that's going to carry. And of course, Ecstasy Crafts in Canada, Spellbinders, Scrapbook.com, and then all the local stores and other retailers. Be Creative is going to be carrying a lot of it. If you like to go to the shows, look for the Be Creative booth, because she'll have a lot of the TOO products in her booth. Yeah, I mean, they're so Scrap and Savvy and Crop and Bug and all of our favorites, Simplicity and Clipper Street, Paper Crafters Workshop, all Scrap and Mass. I mean, there's so many that you're going to love. I mean, they're going to have tons of the product in store, and you can just go to the store and get it. You don't have to order it online and wait for it to get to you.
Yay. Okay. Another question is, what about other colors?
Yeah, we love other colors. It's been a discussion. So at some point it will probably be very likely. Those of you who've been around TT for a while, or the old Totally Tiffany brand, you know that a lot of times we'll just release one thing or two things in a line, and then find out why you love it, what you'd like to see different, how it's working for you, not working, and then we can, before we do the next launch, which could be colors, we have some feedback from you. What do you guys love? What do you want? And I'll tell you, this is a little bit of a spoiler alert, I guess. Kimberly's probably going to give me a... So we introduced the basic boxes, the small box collection, and really the feedback was we really want to be able to buy more of those by size. And so right after the live, I got on a call with our factory and said, you know, how can we do this and when can we do it? And so just in your feedback alone from the basic box sneak peek, we are already moving forward with getting those things for you. And they fit, the basic boxes. Sorry, I'm sidetracking again. The basic boxes fit so great in the IKEA Calyx. If you are a Calyx lover and you have the separate there's an insert that's for paper. If you have that, you are going to absolutely love the basic boxes for organizing things on those shelves. And as soon as we launch, we'll get more videos and stuff out about that. As a matter of fact, I might send Katie a video that I did on that. But really, those are great products for Calyx. I need to do a whole series on how these things work for Calyx. But speaking of that, I wonder if this would fit in the Calyx. So I'm going to pop off screen real quick. I think it's going to fit fine.
Yeah, check that. I can't check it.
Yeah, I think it's going to fit perfectly in there as well.
Yeah,
it might be a little big. I got to fill it up. I got to take one over there that's full.
So as she's doing that, everybody, just so you know, I am making all the perfect pouches live on the website. So it will have all of the information regarding, you know, sizes and information like that. Tiff, another question really quick while you're doing that is, will they be sold separately or together, or how is that working?
Both. So, of course, each of the stores has an opportunity to bundle them however works for them, right? So all the SKUs come individually, but we will put them together in bundles on our website, and I'm sure the stores and other retailers will bundle them together as well. So I'm sure you'll see a variety of bundles and different ways that they might go together. I'm going to try and slide this onto the shelf. So for sure, this will fit just in the Calyx. So when you use those shelves, it takes some of the space out of, it narrows it down. But if you're just using it, yes, you can easily slide this into the Calyx. I'm going to try standing up. Sorry, I know it's weird when I'm not on camera. Yeah. So you can, the big square pouch, the big base pouch, this guy, you can slide this onto the Calyx shelf with this label pocket showing or with the handle showing. Either way, it is going to fit. It will not fit. It's too wide if you have the shelves. Now, caveat, I guess, I have my shelves flat, but you can also put that insert in this way so the shelves are vertical instead of horizontal. So if your shelves were vertical, then you could fit this in between the slots. They're not shelves anymore. You could do that. I don't know why you would need to, but it definitely will fit. If you're looking at Calyx stores, it will definitely fit in there. All right. Other questions? Just a reminder before Stephanie pops back in, if you haven't made a comment, you want to do that because we're going to wrap it up and Stephanie's going to choose winners, and you're going to get a gift certificate to the Organized Option website to use on launch day. All right. What else you got, Steph?
I forget this one. Really quick, I saw another question. Oh, somebody asked about the website. I dropped the website information into the chats. So it's theorganizedoption.com. Somebody asked, Tip, and this is going to make you laugh. Somebody asked if we were going to have a rewards program.
So one of the reasons I was late getting my act together tonight is because Stephanie and I were on the phone, Zoom call, whatever you want to say. Now, talking about that, like we definitely want to have a rewards program and some other special things for all of you. So yes, there will be a rewards program. And it's a better question for Stephanie because we'd like to have it ready to go by launch, and that's has fallen squarely onto her to-do list. So
right here.
Yes, we will.
No, I've already started that, Tip. So we're
good.
We're working on it. Yes, absolutely. Somebody asked, will a ruler fit in the long skinny one?
As a matter of fact, dun, 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 yes, it will. So this is 13 inches long. So you can see you've got extra space here. And again, even on the small pouch, the small straights pouch, we brought the zipper around the corner. So if the zipper only came straight up, you would have to work that in. But because the zipper goes all the way around the corner, it just makes it so much easier to put anything in there that's long and flat. So yes, a ruler is going to fit in there. And I think I even at one point had one of my big ribbon rulers in there because I wanted to see if I could bulk it out, and that fit in there as well. So you really can. Long paintbrushes, anything like that. And the other thing is the length of this is 13, so it's still going to fit into the big bag. So if you don't want to clip things on top of each other, or you can clip them so they're hanging down the side, you can just slip them right into the big base pouch too. So there's a bunch of different ways to use it. Whatever is most comfortable for you. But I love, okay, I'm going to tell you something else. Side note, if you play golf or you're looking for a gift for a golf friend, this one that I have my sunglasses in. Oh, I got to show you one other thing. So this will hold 3 or 4 golf balls. And then this little one that we call the the ID pouch, this is perfect for ball markers and tees. So if you're looking for something to organize your golf bag, these 2 pouches are awesome for getting that organized. Now, if you're like me and you lose a lot of golf balls and you have to have more than 2 or 3 balls, then the long skinny pouch, this one holds like 6 golf balls. Okay. I have this, sorry for those of you who don't play golf, this does make sense to you. I have this attached and the balls in it. And as you unzip, the balls pop out, right? So mine, it is hanging on my golf bag. And as I need a new ball, I lower the zipper and one pops out. So if you hang these on your golf bag, it's easy to get the balls out, one at a time as you just lower the zipper one at a time. So I'm sure we're going to find so many other different things. But if you play golf or know somebody who plays golf and you're looking for a great gift, that's going to be a great little ensemble to put together for them. But I was talking about that. So this is a lanyard. If you wear a lanyard to work or you go to an event, so what I've done, I guess I should go to overhead here again. Move this out of the way. Kind of a lot going on here. Okay. So what I did was this is called the pen pouch. You can see I've got my 2 rings here. I attached those rings to the strap here, and now inside this, so whether you're at work or you're at an event and you want to carry your ID, a pen, your glasses, the pen pouch is the perfect accessory to any sort of lanyard. So if you're going to an event, or again, if you are a school teacher or you work somewhere where you have to wear a lanyard and you have a badge around your neck, this is a perfect way to add that little accessory and carry those extra things with you while you're at work. So this one in particular, it really works well because it stays straight up and down on your lanyard. And again, glasses, pen, your coffee money, your ID, whatever you need to put in there, it's a great little pouch for that. So if or using a lanyard at work or for an event, this is a perfect accessory for that. Okay, which I have to backtrack too. So the little square pouch, which also holds 6x6. I was thinking about this today. And, you know, when we were doing a lot of trade shows, a lot of our crafty gals, I'm trying to zip that the wrong way. That will never work. A lot of our crafty gals had a little stash of money that they kind of stashed away until it was time to go to the event. And I just thought this is the perfect bag for that, right? Just kind of hang it in your closet or stash it somewhere and then put your little mad money in there. And then when you're ready to go to the event, you can add your shoulder strap and whatever else you need, and out the door you go, and everything is there and ready to go. And you have that easy access to stuff. So it's a good little mad money stash pack also. All right. Any other questions, Steph? What do you got? No? Uh-oh. She's not responding to me. But my phone is beeping.
Sorry, do I have to be on the stage for you to hear me?
Apparently.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Come to the stage.
Okay. So, somebody wanted to know, will a phone fit?
So I have a super giant phone in here. This is the Samsung 25 Galaxy. It is giant, and it is in there. So, and it has a big case on it. So that will definitely fit. And again, when you open it up, it pops out the top, right? So it's going to stick out. So it's easy to get to. You're not like having to fumble around and dig around in there to find it. So yes, your phone is going to be fab in there as well.
Yes.
And if you have a smaller phone, like my son's girlfriend likes the little mini iPhone, I'm sure that would fit in maybe in one of the smaller things, but definitely any phone is going to fit in the little crossbody small square pouch.
Most definitely. Okay, do I get to announce some winners or what are we doing?
Yeah, are we ready? Okay, if there's no more questions, let's announce some winners.
Okay, how many winners do you want, Tiff?
I don't know. I think at least 2. What do you think?
Okay, 2's good.
2's good. My phone was beeping, so let's make sure. I think we're good.
Okay. So winner number 1 is Joe Disney Fan.
Joe Disney Fan.
Yeah, Joe Disney Fan. And she had some numbers after, but it's going the chat's going too fast for me to catch it. And then the other one is Penny, and then she had a middle name, and then Walwick. I can't do names. I'm not good at names.
All right. So if that is either one of you, ladies,
yes.
You need to email marketing at, or should we go to Barb?
Yeah, now? Actually, Barb can take it now. Barb's officially on the payroll.
Okay. So Barb, B-A-R-B, at theorganizedoption.com. So that's our website, theorganizedoption.com. So if either one of you 2 watchers, you've won a $25 gift certificate for launch day. So make sure you send us an email with all your information.
And Tiff, all right. Just so you know, Tiff, all of the items, except the bundle, I don't know what happened. I don't know where the bundle is, but all of the perfect pouches are on the website, theorganizedoption.com. So you can go there, check it out, check out all of the measurements. Tiff was really good about making sure every bag had all the measurements and everything on it. So you can measure your phone and make sure that it's going to fit in there and all that good stuff.
All the good stuff. Yeah. And start looking. And next week, we have our last product line launch next Tuesday night, 6 o'clock Mountain, 5 Pacific, 8 Eastern. It's our last product launch. And we will also have product grids available for you at that time. And we'll have shopping lists available for you at that time. So you'll be able to get on the website in the next week or so, look at things, and then we'll give you those shopping lists. You'll be able to ask questions. You'll have dimensions right there on the product grid. So whether you're coming to our website to shop or you're going into a retail store, you'll be able to print those things and take them with you and have all the information that you need right there and ready to go. And all of that will be printable. Maybe we'll try to send it out ahead of the live, actually, so you can print it and have it ready to go if you have questions or whatever next week, next Tuesday on our last product sneak peek live. All right. Okay, all right, everybody.
I think we're good.
Okay. Thanks so much for joining us. We look forward to seeing you next week. And remember, we bumped the live to January 22nd. And don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell so that you always know when we're
Subscribe,
doing
like, right
whatever
there.
crazy thing we're doing. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, and if you're watching the replay, type replay so we know you watched, because we like to know that.
Please do. If you're watching
Yes.
the replay, put a comment in that says replay. Yes, good suggestion.
Awesome. Okay.
All right, everybody. Take
Thank
care.
you, everybody. Bye-bye.